Hello, everybody, and welcome to the happiest hour on earth. It is finally Friday. It's the weekend. So since it's the weekend, we just moved recently. It was a crazy time, and we're just ready to have some fun with you guys. So we decided, what better to do a podcast episode of than just some fun Disney games. We're going to have some fun tonight. So listen along. Tell us what you guys would rather do out of these as well, because these, I'm sure, are going to get a little bit tough. Yeah.
Questions.
Yeah. So listen along, let us know, and let's get this episode started. So as we're doing this episode, we're like, what kind of drink would be fun to do? And what is super fun to do at Disney? Drinking around the world at Epcot. So we're like, you know what? Let's do a drink that you can find around the world. One that is pretty popular among those who drink around the world. The Grand Marnier slush from France. It has been a little bit since we blended this, so you can tell there's like a little bit of separation between the ice and the liquid. So it's not the prettiest thing. Plus, we don't have those beautiful glasses that they put them in Epcot. But do you just want to try them before we even talk about the snacks?
Sure.
Let's go for them. Let's see. Since they are getting a little melty.
Yeah,
cheers.
let's try it. Wow.
All right. That's good.
It's good.
It is good. It's a little bit stronger than I remember from the park. So
yeah, we did try
Okay,
this
that's good.
from the France Pavilion.
Yeah.
And I do remember getting this when we were there, but it was getting towards the end of our drinking around the world.
We don't really remember.
So I don't
how
recall what the flavor was like then. But but it's a good drink.
That is
It
good.
is pretty strong though.
Yeah, which is funny because I for some reason thought it was pretty, like, I don't know,
I'm
sweet.
trying to think what it
and not-
reminds me of. There's
I
like
know.
a flavor that it's reminiscent.
I think
of.
it's pretty heavy on the Grand Marnier,
Mhm.
and the vodka, which is the other one there. So I think that might be doing it. That might
I
be doing
can't
it.
think. You know, it kind of because it's orangey, obviously. It kind of reminds me of one of those like chocolate orange slices that you always loved.
Oh, that'd be a
Right?
great drink if there's like a chocolate liqueur and orange.
Oh,
But yeah, it kind of does.
maybe that's what it reminds me of. I don't know.
Maybe it does.
But-
Yeah. It is good though. It is really good. But I think
It is
probably a
good.
little bit stronger than what you can find in the park. So if you're all for that strongness, watch our reel and see how we made it.
Yeah,
It'll be
it's
great.
pretty good though.
Yeah.
As for snacks, we just decided to have something very simple and easy, and that is cheese and crackers.
Yeah.
We decided we're gonna kind of taper back on doing drink and snack from the park. We don't want to run out of ideas too quick, so
Yeah.
we're just gonna do like really fun drink or a really fun snack each week, and then just pair something with that. So
Yeah. And depending, like if we do a really fun Disney snack, maybe we'll just have like a beer or a wine that you could find in the park.
Yeah.
Something a little bit easy. We just don't want to like run out of any ideas, So
I mean,
you know,
there's
I feel like
plenty to choose from,
Yeah.
but we just want to make sure we spread them out. So
exactly, yeah. And you know what? It kind of goes with the theme though. Like cheese and crackers, definitely. That's like kind of
Finger food, yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
it kind of goes with the France Pavilion. It's like cheese and crackers.
kind of a good
though.
snack to have with this
Do
drink.
you
though, I
want
feel like.
to try them? I mean, I think I know what cheese and crackers taste like, but
Yeah.
let's just pretend
This
we're really excited.
Happens to be a favorite cheese from Trader Joe's. It's a cheddar Gruyere
Mm.
and some tasty pita crackers.
Trader Joe's has amazing cheese,
Great,
amazing
cheese.
wine. So Trader Joe's just like sponsor this podcast or something, right? Like,
A lot of the things we have
Oh my
made
God.
and use ingredient wise are from Trader Joe's,
yeah,
or they're on a weekly basis.
that'd be great. Like not many listeners right now, but then Trader Joe's is just like, let's pick you up.
Sponsored.
You're a spokesperson. Let's do it. Yeah, I think it could happen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna LinkedIn. I'm gonna find like the the higher ups on Trader Joe's, and it's gonna happen. I think it'll be great. Sometimes, if you guys haven't noticed, and we totally do this like maybe half of the episodes, there'll be times where something is so good and we don't want to look awkward in front of the camera. So we'll just cut it so that we could just like eat the rest of it. And then it comes back and there's like no food in front of us.
We're not doing that this time.
Yeah, it's like, it works out.
Yeah,
It's
we've
like,
had
well,
cheese
we
and
could
crackers before, and they are good.
spread
But
this out.
we don't feel the need to, pause the podcast for it.
Yeah. All right. So, actually, real quick things, not really too much. I mean, there is Disney news, but working and then taking care of baby, sometimes I don't capture all the Disney news. But Avengers Campus has opened. It looks awesome. It looks great. I'm really excited to ride it. Or ride the one ride that's 2 rides that are technically there. Already done Guardians, one of my favorite rides ever.
Yeah.
But then the Web Slingers looks cool. Really excited to go on it. And then Loki actually premieres tomorrow night when we're filming this.
Tuesday.
We're filming it Tuesday, so it comes out Wednesday. And I am so excited for the show. It looks so fun. It almost has that like Owen Wilson.
The Marvel show.
The coolest thing ever. I heard like their kind of buddy cop relationship is
Sounds
pretty
very
fun.
Starsky and Hutch to me.
Yeah, right. Oh, and he's in Starsky and Hutch.
Exactly.
Oh man, it is gonna be so awesome. I cannot wait to watch it. So we'll talk a little bit more about it next week. But that's
Did
pretty
we ever
much.
talk about Cruella too? I don't know if we even discussed it. Because last week we had just moved, but we had watched it just the previous Friday when it came out.
That's right.
So I don't think we discussed it.
As I swallow
thought
this
maybe we
cheese,
should-
tell people.
Yeah. So we watched it on Disney Plus. We wish we could have gone to watch it in the theaters, but
Yeah.
didn't get a babysitter in time, so we had to stay home. But it was really good. I loved it actually. I was
so
like
stoked.
wishy-washy on it from the trailers. I was kind of like, I don't know, like some remakes just I'm like, okay,
Don't really hit
I'll
home
see
for
it,
us,
but
yeah.
I'm just, gonna wait till it comes out, whatever. We'll see what happens. But it was really good. I thought they did a really good job telling her backstory, and yeah, it was very well done. Like the filming style and just like the music and all of it was fun and
It was great.
exciting.
And I loved how it wasn't. I don't know. I love that there's multiple elements to it. Like it was a backstory. It was also a heist movie. It seemed very much like Devil Wears Prada in a way, like that power dynamic and her. Like it was like Devil Wears Prada for a while, and hopefully there's no spoilers here if you haven't seen it. But it's like Devil Wears Prada for a while, but then she finds out something, and then it changes that whole dynamic. No longer is it this person trying to just kind of gain approval. It just like flips the whole script, and
Yeah.
and it was fun. It was such a
Very
great ride.
entertaining.
Like I would totally
Not really
rewatch that.
boring at all. Like there was no scenes that I was kind of like, all right, let's like get
Let's
to the
run- yeah.
point. Like it was pretty exciting and fun.
Emma Stone, Emma Thompson,
the
awesome
Emmas are
in it.
killing it.
they were. Oh my gosh, we had so much fun during that movie,
Mhm.
and a lot of remakes we aren't like the biggest fan of. That one, yeah, props.
Definitely a good one.
So
Yeah,
cool.
little round of applause.
Yeah, and
That's pretty much it on the news front.
should we just jump into this game?
Get going on the game. We're starting with Would You Rather.
This is always fun with Disney.
Yeah, we came up with some pretty fun questions.
Some pretty tough ones.
tough questions. Do you want me to
Yeah,
start it
you
out?
started off.
All right. So our first one is: would you rather stay the night in Haunted Mansion or Hollywood Tower of Terror overnight? Finish your
This is
question.
tough.
Which one is less spooky?
I would probably, I was thinking about this. Every time I think of Tower of Terror, I think of that little doll on the couch. And that is like the scariest thing ever. And Haunted Mansion would be really scary to stay the night in as well. I feel like there are some parts where it's a little more goofy and a little more like they're singing.
It's a little more doable.
It's just like it's like ghosts who also are kind of like a barbershop quartet. And so I think I would find a scene that is a little more happy in Haunted Mansion, and I'd stay the night there.
Yeah, I was wavering back and forth on this as we were talking about it. I haven't come up with an answer for literally any of these. This is all going to be on the fly.
There's all like we hardly looked at these.
We just kind of wrote them and didn't really think about it. So I'm just coming up with an answer now. I'd go Haunted Mansion too.
Yeah.
Tower of Terror is just, where would I stay? What scene? Definitely not the Haunted Bride. Freaking creepy. I'd probably stay in either the dancing ghost scene.
I was gonna say that too. That's a fun one, yeah.
Or like
someone's having a birthday party there.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like a ghost party, just kind of like fun.
Yeah, and then the
graveyard where
the graveyard.
Scenes,
I was thinking. Oh yeah, that was literally my two. Any other place, I'd be like, sorry, man.
A little too creepy for me.
Yeah. All right. So number 2, would you rather go on a magic carpet with Aladdin or fly to Neverland with Peter?
You know my answer.
I know your answer, and
Peter
I know
Pan wins everything for me.
Yeah.
I'd go to Neverland.
On a flying carpet would be great, but literally just flying without any prop would be amazing. And then just also
some pixie
Neverland is the best. Oh my gosh. It is so amazing. And quick side note, we just watched the movie Wendy.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have really great reviews. And don't go in thinking it's going to be a remake of Peter Pan or anything like that.
Nothing close to the cartoon of Peter Pan. It's totally different.
Some parts are very obscure. Some parts are very are just kind of strange. A little dark and all that stuff. But it actually had such a great message.
It surprised both of us because we went into it just kind of like, what's this about? Like,
and the beginning is a little bit. The beginning is a little slow, and I'm going. Like, I don't think I'm gonna.
After like seeing Peter Pan the movie and being like if you have that expectation of it, it's weird. But as it gets going, it's really a good movie.
Yeah, it has a really good message. And I was a big fan.
Yeah.
So.
Check that one out.
Check it out if you're like into that kind of thing.
It's kind of like almost an indie film, I feel like.
Yeah, it was very it's very indie, very I don't know,
obscure,
like kind of
totally different take on the story.
Oh yeah, it was awesome. So check that out. Check out the trailer. If it looks like something you might like, I think you might like it. So go for that.
Anyways, we're both going to Neverland for sure.
Oh yeah, Neverland. Yeah. Oh wait, your turn.
Oh yeah. Next up. Would you rather give up the Dole Whip or the churro forever?
I'm gonna have to say, I love them. Forever? I love them so much.
Man.
Shoot. Dude. I am going to probably have to say giving up a Dole Whip. I feel bad, but I feel like, okay, Dole Whips are the most amazing thing ever. But I feel like there's something about getting a warm churro at night while you're watching a show that really kind of puts you into that spirit. So I think because of that, I'm going to have to go giving up Dole Whip.
Oh, man. Those are such good snacks.
I know. Well, those are the two best snacks. Yeah.
We literally had both of those on the same night on the show a few weeks ago. Some classics. I don't know. I think I'd give up the churro. I'm sorry.
Really? Oh, man.
I don't know, man. Those Dole Whips, they're so refreshing.
They are.
So perfectly sweet and tropical.
I feel you. Like anything you do. I mean, both of them are so good, so I like understand both situations.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like what you said. It's so good to have a churro at night when it's cold and you're just kind of like, ooh, a warm, nice churro. Yeah. But like, if it's during the day, a nice, cool Dole Whip during the hot day is so nice too. So
that is so true. I feel you. I feel it.
One.
All right. Next one. All right. Would you rather see Harold from the Matterhorn out in the wild or Betty the Yeti? So I didn't know that this was the actual name. But apparently,
We had to look
the
this
name
up.
from Expedition Everest, the Yeti, is named Betty. Betty the Yeti.
So she's a lady Yeti.
I didn't know. She does have a little bit longer hair than I think Harold does.
Mhm.
Maybe not that even really points. I used to have long
You
hair
have
too.
long hair. You can't say that.
But man, Betty the Yeti is pretty menacing.
Pretty
Pretty scary.
pretty terrifying.
What would you?
I think I'd go Harold. I could handle Harold.
Mm-hmm.
Betty's pretty scary.
I agree. I feel like
The animatronic is like very realistic.
so scary.
I only rode it once, but it was like, oh man, that Yeti is like going to attack us on this ride.
Yeah, I think I'm going Harold as well, just because he's older, right? I feel like if I would
Less
rather be
chances.
put up, yeah, right. Like he'll be hopefully a little bit slower, and hopefully I could like outrun him a little bit. But man, you know what? I would rather go the old Harold from the original Matterhorn because they replaced him recently, and he's
pretty scary.
He's pretty scary. So, but he is still older, so I think I'm gonna have to go Harold.
Oh, you're going hard on these.
Sorry, Matt.
Did you want to leave me like one?
I just did cheese right there. I left you a cracker. You go,
okay.
cracker. I'll cheese it up. All right. So we said this episode was gonna be a little wild, and it totally was. Our phone and our laptop kind of died during this, and so now we're back. Hopefully, it looks semi the same, but even if it doesn't or sound the same, hopefully you
That's
guys are
why.
still
There's a
with
brief
us. Yeah.
intermission.
Yeah. So we're gonna go through these now to hopefully make sure that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, we don't need any more technological errors.
That'd be terrible. All right.
So-
you got the next one?
Yeah. Okay, so we have a question from an Instagram follower named Max Baker, and she asked, would you rather do a day full of rides only or eating and drinking only?
I'm gonna have to say rides. I mean, to be in the park and not ride rides, I feel like that'd be so tough, right? I would make my own sandwich. I'd make my own, my own
Yeah.
stuff, and I would ride the rides. I mean, I think that it's fun to do both.
Yeah, you like
'Cause you get to
you think
experience
about
it.
a Disney trip and it's like equal parts enjoying rides and enjoying like food and drink.
Yeah.
So like what's more important and like how many days are you going for? Because if you have like multiple days and can like sacrifice a day of rides, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, there's probably no way I would be skipping out on a day of rides.
Yeah. So we agree there. Yeah, I feel like
think so.
rides for sure.
Yeah, I think we'd have to go rides.
All right. So next one we have: would you rather ride Guardians or Space 10 times in a row?
Oh, those are great rides.
It's kind of a trick question because it's like it'd be fun to do all of those.
Yeah, I
just
would
like
totally
keep
do
going
both
on.
of them 10 times.
But then which one would
Will
you
I
also get
less
sick on?
Yeah. Because I get sick on both probably. Oh geez. That's hard.
That's a good question.
We talked about it
It's a tough
yesterday,
one.
but I never came up with an answer. No, like crunch time. I think I would probably still do Guardians 10 times.
Yeah.
I feel like I would still get more sick on that one, but it would be worth it because there's just more variety to it. There's like, the video is different and the songs are different. It would be fun.
Oh, actually, wow. I was about to go Space. Just because, Disneyland Space is so amazing. And like it cools you off like on a hot day, but
yeah,
man, the fact that Guardians is like switches every time. Yeah, wow. Okay, I was literally about to say Space, but that just put it up. Guardians, yeah, I would love to just like experience all the different songs in a row. So yeah, all right, Guardians.
Yeah, that's a good one. Next question: would you rather ride all the rides with the respective Imagineer or go on rides with your favorite celebrity?
This is so tough because like to ride certain rides with the one who invented That ride would be so amazing. Wow. If it was my favorite celebrity, I would choose Steve Carell for sure. And riding rides with Steve Carell would be like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But man, I think because every ride would be different, I think I'm gonna have to go with their respective Imagineer, because you would just learn so much per ride rather than just like, you know, laughing it up.
Yeah, man. Okay, we're pretty similar in our opinions, because I was gonna say celebrity.
Yeah,
that was gonna be my pick, and then I was like, is there anyone I like care enough about to like choose that over the Imagineer? No.
Yeah.
And any that are like Disney people that would like actually be into it with me?
True. Yeah.
Probably not. So yeah, I think I'd have to go the Imagineer.
Yeah. Okay. I feel, I agree. Our next one, we have a question from a follower as well. K_Ellie. I think that's Kelly. I'm probably assuming Kelly. If it's not Kelly, that'd be very strange. But we've talked multiple times back and forth. Hello, Kelly. I hope you enjoyed your recent Disneyland trip. It sounded amazing. But she said, would you rather Tomorrowland or New Orleans Square? And so I'm thinking, would you rather keep Tomorrowland or like New Orleans Square?
One or the other.
We're going keep. Would you rather, like, if you had to get rid of one? I know mine. Like, it's tough, but I definitely know mine.
Oh my gosh. Tomorrowland
that's like a left or a right.
Mountain. And
that's...
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I would have to go New Orleans Square.
I know. My thinking is New Orleans Square, Pirates, and
Blue
Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh my gosh.
That whole walkway.
I love, for some reason, that
restaurants.
Like, listening to the bands do their New Orleans vibe is so Disney to me. And even though we would be losing one of the best rides ever, Space Mountain, we would be keeping the best ride ever, Pirates and Haunted Mansion. So I'm gonna have to say New Orleans Square. Thanks for sending in those questions, Kelly and Max. Oh my gosh, these are so
good
great
questions.
Is it your turn?
Yeah, my turn. All right. Would you rather be hypnotized by Jafar or Maleficent?
I'm Maleficent hypnotizing you. I mean, like when Aurora got hypnotized, that was the scariest thing in the world. And so I'm gonna have to go Jafar. Even if he puts me in a little what are those things called? Like timers in a little bikini. That'd be very uncomfortable for me, but I think I'd probably have to go Jafar over Maleficent. Man,
that's funny.
Like
the
what's it called?
Salt.
Like, yeah, like the little timer. I would be very embarrassed, but man, Maleficent scares.
Yeah.
Again, man.
Yeah, I think I would have to go Jafar too. I mean, Maleficent is like the queen of evil, and she's terrifying. I think she's probably the scariest Disney villain.
She would definitely do like worse things, I think.
She's just so eerie. Yeah,
she is.
I don't know. Jafar's creepy, but it's different. I think I could handle Jafar. He's just kind of
just a power hungry man.
Yeah,
you know, which is the worst, but still. All right, so next up we have, would you rather go see the basketball court in Matterhorn or the Dream Suite above Pirates?
I'd have to say the Dream Suite, probably, which I know your sister Danica got to which is super awesome, and I'm so jealous. She got to interview Danny Elfman in there years ago.
So cool.
For the radio station. Dream Suite would be amazing.
Yeah.
So much Walt inspo in there.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the basketball court would be awesome, but not quite as nostalgic.
For sure. I feel I think even though the Dream Suite would be like the coolest thing ever. I've always heard about the basketball court in Matterhorn, and I just really want to see it. And I want to see like where everyone like signed their names and all that stuff. Yeah. So to be in that area of Matterhorn, I'm probably gonna have to say that. Plus, I could just watch my sister's video with Danny Elfman and
pretend you're there.
And yeah, see the Dream Suite. So,
true.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with that one.
All right. Next up, we have a question from the Disney Alliance. Would you rather be the first one to ever ride Rise of the Resistance or Web Slingers?
Yeah, so thanks for that question, the Disney_Alliance. I am going to have to say Rise of the Resistance just because Web Slingers looks cool. I think the ride system is pretty similar. I mean, it's definitely different than Midway, but Rise of the Resistance was from pre-show to pre-show to pre-show to ride to finale. I mean, everything was so different and amazing. So I would probably have to say Rise of the Resistance. Even though I love Marvel, I am a bigger Star Wars fan. And so I'm going to have to say Rise of the Resistance. Yeah.
I would say the same. We have too many of the same answers. Our brains are very similar.
You know what?
I guess that's why we're married.
I'm actually surprised that we haven't done the same on everyone. So this is a good start. We've actually mixed a little bit. Yeah. So
Rise of the Resistance. So that would be pretty sweet.
Pretty amazing. I know. So great. All right. So would you rather be on a float in the parade or be on the Mark Twain riverboat during Fantasmic?
Probably Fantasmic. Yeah. I love Fantasmic. And that last scene with all the characters on the riverboat is my favorite. I always get like giddy. I always have to like film it every time they all come out.
I know.
It's so cute. I would love to be up there with them.
It's the streamers for me.
The
way they're doing the little boom, and they're throwing them around. I'm like, dude, I want to
be a part of this party. I want to be in there with all the Disney characters. It's like everyone.
Yeah. Oh, it's like this whole show about like classic Disney, and then you're like, oh, there's Woody and Buzz. Cool. And there's so many like random things. It's like, what the heck? And plus, I feel like we're more show people than parade people. Even though the parades are amazing, I feel like we definitely see the shows
World of
more
Color,
than
Fantasmic, fireworks.
For sure. Yeah, so I would have to say the Mark Twain riverboat as well. Yeah. We have another from Kelly, K_Ellie. And this one is, would you rather... Well, it says, would you rather churro or Mickey ice cream bar? Is this, would you rather eat or would you rather, like, have forever? And I'm going to say, I'm going to the extreme. I'm saying, would you rather have this and have the other one gone forever or vice versa? And if that was the case, I'm going to say churro. I think churro is such a staple. Even though the ice cream bar is so great, there's something about Disneyland churros.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I'm going churro too.
Yeah.
Once again.
But Kelly, if you're listening, let us know because I want to know your thoughts for sure.
Yeah, we need your answers.
You had some great questions on these. So
last
always makes
question.
So exciting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ready? Oh.
Would you rather have a drink with Jack Sparrow or Thor? The drunkards.
Gosh. I feel like, oh man,
it'd be fun for different reasons.
Yeah, like I feel like I would get more in trouble with Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah, he's a troublemaker.
Yeah, he is, right? And so Thor's it's like, would you rather do rum with him or beer with Thor? I feel like I would probably. Oh man, I don't know, man. This is a great question. Okay, you know what? I'm going. Just because I don't want to get into like a dangerous situation, I'm gonna have to say beer with Thor, and we're just hanging out playing video games like they
getting
do.
Your beer bellies on.
Getting the beer bellies on, yeah. Because I feel like if I was like drinking rum with Jack Sparrow, man, we would be like having spears thrown at us. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like we would.
Well, Jack, I'm gonna go get in trouble with you.
Oh, all right. Hey, I feel ya.
He's a
that
good
would
time.
be so
He's
fun.
trouble, but he's a good time. And I love rum. I'm all about rum.
Rum is the best. Rum is the best. I feel ya.
Yeah, I'd be going Jack.
All right. Okay. So that was the last question for Would You Rather. And that was
fun.
That was an amazing Would
Good
You
job.
Rather.
Good
Heck
answers.
Yeah, dude, that was so good. So now we're going to do a Never Have I Ever. And I drank my drink, so I feel like I need another drink here. Because if you don't know Never Have I Ever, we gathered a whole bunch of different questions, and it's going to be from that person's perspective, and it's Never Have I Ever, blah, blah, blah. And if we have done it, then we have to take a drink. So I'm sure since we're big Disney fans, yeah, I feel like we're gonna need drinks. So I'm gonna fill up real quick. We're gonna take a little brief pause real quick. All right, so hopefully my phone doesn't die because we're pretty low again. But we're gonna do a quick Never Have I Ever. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Go.
Never have I ever. This is someone else. This isn't us. Drink around the world at Epcot. We have. So let's drink it.
Yes.
It's not frozen anymore, and it's so gross.
Mine's definitely not frozen either, but
It's good, but it's gross.
it's just
It's just weird. All right, you go.
All right. Never have I ever stayed in a Disney resort.
Gotta drink up.
Drinking.
Pop Century, Riverside, Disneyland Hotel, and then for me, Grand California.
I haven't stayed there yet, but
I
want to stay in all of them.
Let's go. Let's just do it. We'll do a whole couple months off. I'm so down.
That's fine.
Never have I ever gone on a Disney cruise. We
Can't drink on this one. Not yet.
All right.
Hopefully it's in the works. What's it called? The new one?
The new one.
Wish.
The
Wish,
the dream, the thing.
Yeah, there's a new cruise line. Or cruise ship.
Yeah. That looks awesome.
Yeah, we'll do it one day. Okay. Next one. Attended a rope drop. Yes, we have.
Here we go. Oh, yeah. We have.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Wins all.
Disney World's rope drop. Way too good.
Yeah.
Disneyland's
brought
we were there
the magic
for a very stressful time during Rise of the Resistance. So we didn't really pay attention to theirs. But man, Magic Kingdom crushes.
It was amazing.
All right. We have one from Max Baker on Instagram. Never have I ever been to Blue Bayou.
Oh.
And you know what? It took a while to go to Blue Bayou, but we have.
We've been probably
3 times?
3 or 4 times. Yeah.
You know what? When we got engaged, we went to Blue Bayou right after. So Max, you should go. We'll go with you. We'll go with you.
We'll take you.
That'd be so much fun.
It's an experience. Getting to watch all those pirate ships go by.
If your first Blue Bayou time was with us, I'll buy you dinner. We'll do it. It'll be fun. It'll be so sweet. All right, your turn.
All right. Never have I ever stayed past park closing. We have. Yes, we have.
It's the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, literally.
Yep, we hung out on Main Street eating our ice cream till after midnight one time.
30 minutes passed maybe, and
just
then they
watching the lights. It was beautiful.
That was so
one
awesome.
of my favorite memories, actually.
Yeah. Never have I ever gone to a ticketed nighttime event. We haven't actually. That's one thing we've always wanted to do, but just usually whenever there's a ticketed night event, we just go to the other park and just experience the other park for a little bit. And we haven't done it, so we will need to do that sometime.
Maybe now that we have a baby, we can do the Halloween party or something one of these times. Get all dressed up.
That'd be so fun with him. That'd be so great.
Next one. Experienced Food and Wine Festival. We have. At Disney World and Disneyland.
Disney World and Disneyland. Disney World is oh my gosh, are you kidding?
Awesome, because it's an Epcot, and there's already so many places.
And then there are these smaller little
that.
countries. Yeah. Oh, it's so great. You have to go. It's so good. Never have I ever been to a Disney water park. We haven't.
That's a no.
We haven't. When we went to Disney World, we only had 6 days.
Yeah, and we wanted to go to all the other parks for those days.
And revisit. So we weren't able to go. So sad. We will go
Next
sometime.
time, we'll just plan for a longer trip and fit in
hit
some
it
water
up.
park days, because that does sound very nice and relaxing
I'm so down. We
in
have
that
to.
Florida heat.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. We have one from K_Ellie again.
K_Ellie.
The carousel in Fantasyland. Have we done that? Yes, we have.
Yeah, let's go.
Many a time.
K_Ellie. We oh, I didn't drink. Isn't that bad luck if he cheers and don't drink? I think it
Probably.
is. So when you do your first and I understand because
there's so many other things. It's hard to be like,
there's-
oh, let's go like wait in line
And the
for
carousel,
the carousel.
yeah.
It's like a baby ride,
yeah,
but it's magical. So.
we haven't done like the Jesse's Critter carousel. I think we did it when it was the Ariel one. But hey, on your first carousel trip, find the little the horse with the gold tooth in its mouth. That was March with a gold tooth because it was Walt Disney's wife Lillian's favorite horse. So ride that on your first time. It's fun. I mean, it's not like you're like, oh, I finally got to ride the carousel. You know,
But
like,
it's still special.
It is
because you know
special.
it's been there forever. Also, one time I saw Mary Poppins and Bert riding the carousel, and it was so cute.
Oh, so adorable. Yeah,
Straight out of the movie.
Some characters go in there, and it's the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
Never have I ever been to an international Disney park. Let's go. We have
just
only one. Paris. We need to go to some other ones. Wow, why are we like the exact same person?
I say everything the same way.
Mm.
We did go to Paris. It's been about 2 years.
Because of COVID. We
Yeah.
couldn't do anything last year.
Yeah. That was fun though.
My God, it was great.
Never have I ever been broken down on a ride.
We have been broken down
Yes,
on rides.
we
Let's
have.
go. Now to one up here.
To add on to that question, have you ever had to get off the ride vehicle and walk out?
I'm cheersing myself. Let's. Oh, perfect. Oh wait, no.
Don't do that. It's gonna be nasty. I have never had to do that actually. They've never asked us to get out. We've just like sat and waited for a long time until it's fixed. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only had to do it once, and it was on the Alice in Wonderland ride. It was right where the Queen of Hearts is super mad at you and yelling at you. And they were like, "Hey guys, like we actually need you to get off." We got off of the ride and walked around like a couple of show scenes, I feel like, and then like backstage, and then gone down. And it was great. You know what? Even though you haven't been broken down on a ride, you did have to walk out of Rise of the Resistance a couple times together.
Oh,
That wasn't when we were actually on the ride.
That doesn't even count.
It doesn't really count, but we did have to go backstage to get out of it.
That's true.
So that was cool.
And I saw the backstage of it because I told the story about this on a different episode.
Oh, on the other ride.
Yeah.
And,
That's true.
Smuggler's Run. Yeah.
I saw the whole backside of
She
that.
saw the lunchroom.
I saw lunchroom
in the Millennium
I saw the
Falcon.
back parking lot. I saw all kinds of stuff that
It was great.
No, I wasn't supposed to see.
It
but
was crazy.
It was pretty fun.
So crazy. All right, the next one is never have I ever rode the Lily Bell, and we haven't.
We haven't. And you know what? I've been like wanting to since I heard that was even a thing, which was years ago.
No.
And I don't know why we haven't, to be honest.
No, well, you have to go so early and like reserve a time and all this stuff. So the Lily Bell, if you don't know, is it's either the last train or the first train on the rail on the train, and it's it was designed for Lillian,
which
is Walt's wife, and it's like a one single cart that's different than everything else on the train. It's super special and so meaningful and beautiful.
We have to do it one day.
So we have to do it. Yeah, we definitely do have to.
With the baby. We'll bring him with us.
Yeah.
New experiences.
We did. I say it or you? Last time.
That was you.
All right, do it.
Never have I ever. My eyes are so bad.
I'll say it. Have or had a pair of ears.
Pair of ears. Yes, many. I have like probably 5 to 10 pairs of ears. I've also made some pairs of ears.
Yeah.
Before we went to Disney World, I made 2 pairs. I had an Adventureland pair and a pair that was just like flowery and like with gold wires. It was pretty cute.
So you got a drink. I don't think
That's
I've
true.
actually had. I don't think I've ever bought.
It would
a
be
pair of
pretty weird
ears.
if you wore ears. It's okay.
Yeah,
Me
like
too.
I feel like I've definitely worn your ears before, but I don't think I've had them. Like I don't think I've ever bought a pair of ears. So I'm gonna sit on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Wow, you've got some good stuff.
Lots of ears.
Never have I ever pin traded.
We haven't.
We haven't. Pin trading seems so fun, but like when we're in the
Something
parks,
else I've
we're
always
ready to
wanted to
just
do.
like crush some rides, so we haven't pin traded.
I haven't pin traded, and I've always wanted to, but I think I would get like so into it and like spend
Miss
so
out
much
on some
money.
experiences.
And
Oh,
yeah, that
Yeah.
too. I mean, I think I would like just want to go into all the stores and do pin trading and like talk to cast members all the time. So
Yeah,
probably better that I haven't started on that yet.
true. Now I think we're gonna. I think we're gonna skip, or not skip, but reverse these last two because I want to end on a drink one. So we're going this one here.
Oh yeah. Have you ever Disney bounded?
I haven't, and we're so sad. I feel like when we go with our son for the first time, we have to Disney bound, but I
Yeah.
haven't Disney bounded before.
If anyone doesn't
I'm
know what
so
Disney bounding
bummed,
is,
yeah.
it's basically like you're not allowed to wear like a costume of a character in the park. Like you'll get in trouble if you do that if you're an adult, but you basically just dress like in theme. Like you would pick a character and just wear like those colors or something that is like reminiscent of a Disney character. And a lot of people
And
are super
people
into it and they
crush
do
it.
amazing jobs at it. Like I love looking at what people do.
Yeah,
But yeah, we haven't done that yet. So we're gonna have to
we're gonna have the
Disney
Disney
bound at some point.
bound. Yeah, we will. We'll find a perfect one we could go with our son. So,
Yeah.
all right, the
Last
last one is
question of the
never
night.
have I ever cried during a Disney movie. And let's
Big
go.
cheers to that.
I feel like this is
Yes.
I'm gonna, what's it called? Like ice, what's it called? The ice thing? Want to get iced?
And you just chug.
Just chug it?
You're chugging wine?
Mm.
That was just like one big gulp. But yuck. Oh my gosh, you are gonna have such a headache tomorrow. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have done that.
Oh man. The wine?
Wine?
Oh my gosh.
With
The wine was
that-
easy, but
oh.
man, that orange sweet
Wow.
slush.
I didn't
Hey, I did
encourage
it.
you to do that.
I
I'm
didn't know I
sorry.
had to do it because I have cried so many times during the Disney movies.
Many a time. Pixar
Now that
and
should
Disney.
be that should be
All the
another
tears.
episode. Do you cry more during Disney movies or Pixar movies? That's actually a very like intense philosophical discussion, I think, because Disney is prime at making you cry, but Pixar maybe even more.
The
so.
masters
I don't know.
of the tears.
I'm not even sure. So, you know what? We're gonna have that. You know, maybe we'll do that. We're just talking about crying for the next episode. It'll be great.
If you're emo like us.
Yeah. We're just talking about, we're going to do a whole email episode where we're just talking about crying. Ranking which movies make you cry the most. Oh my gosh.
Oh, good. That was-
okay, you know
yeah.
what? We're going to do that.
Okay.
Okay, join us next week when we talk about crying. think
Okay,
it's
that
gonna
may
happen.
not be the case, but we probably will do that at some point.
We will. Yeah, it'll be great. Since our battery is very low, I'm so sorry. We could go on for hours about this stuff.
Thankfully, we got through all the questions, though.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And hopefully it didn't die already. So we're just kind of
Yeah, we'll
hopefully
see.
we're good. But anyways, thank you so much for listening to The Happiest Hour on Earth. Thank you for
Thanks
joining
for
in
the
our
questions.
game.
Yeah, thanks for
Yeah.
sending in some questions for us. Those were some extra fun ones.
They were. And you guys are so amazing. And join us next week when we talk about crying. All right.
Have a good weekend. We'll
thank
see
you
you guys
guys.
next time.
See ya.